So let's practice our long division and see what happens when we get a remainder. We have x to the second power plus 3x plus 5. That's not an x. And we're going to divide this by x plus 2. I know you guys remember this, but let's go through it again. We look at the first terms, and we go, okay, what times the x would give me the x squared? And we would all say x. 1x would. So next, you're going to multiply this times both of these terms. So you get x squared plus 2x. And then you're supposed to subtract. Now, to minimize my writing, when I subtract this, I subtract each term. That way I don't mess up my negatives and my signs and stuff. And so when I subtract those, or you can think add them, they go to 0. And then when I add these ones together, that's a 3x plus negative 2, or you can think 3x minus 2x, you get 1x. Now this part doesn't matter. You probably wouldn't write this part because we don't write the zeros. You guys probably just cross that out, which I'm not excited about because some of you guys just cross things out and you don't even know why you're crossing them out. And then, okay, what would I multiply this guy by to get this? Just 1, right? So 1 times x would be x. 1 times 2 would be 2. And then I have to change the signs again. Let's use red this time. Change the sign, change the sign. Now I add them together because I'm subtracting here. So I get this goes away. I get 0 when I add those together. Plus, and what is 5 plus negative 2? We get 3. Okay, do we have anything else to bring down? No. So what you do is this. You say plus 3 divided by x plus 2. This is our answer. It's hideous. X plus 1 plus 3 divided by x plus 2. This is that fraction that we were talking about earlier. So actually down here they have a space for you to write it. X, 1, and then you put 3 right there. So that's how this looks with long division. Now let's look at this with the reverse tabular method. All right, so for the reverse tabular method, this is how you would set it up. You see the x squared, the 3x, and the 5. They're all up here. Yeah. Okay, the x plus 2 go on the side. Yeah. All right, now this box is already set up for us. If you guys need to learn how to set up a box, you gotta look at one of my other reverse tabular method videos. Shut up. Okay, it goes like this: x squared. We put x squared right there, and then your job is what times x gives me that. And you would say, oh, that's x, no problem. And then you go x times 2 to give you 2x. And then what plus 2x gives me 3x? You would say 1x. And now what times x gives me 1x? 1. See, we still got x plus 1 right here. Okay, and then we go x times 2. What do you get? 2. Okay, these don't match. That's a problem. So what do we do? What do we do with the 5 and the 2?
Oh, you change the top 1 to a 5.
You go 5 minus 2, and you get what? 3. Your remainder is 3. So you still have x plus 1 plus 3 over x plus 2. So whenever these don't match, you subtract them, and that's your remainder.